It's Jamstrumental 53, Self-Esteem Edition. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We got Alex LeBlanc, Matthew Trites, Andrew Moore, Adam Gould, maybe some other surprise guests. I'm Ross Cole here. Adam Gould, everybody. Holy shit, the crowd's going fucking crazy.
The crowd goes wild. Yeah.
Lace up these chucks.
Alex LeBlanc on the fucking drums. Matthew Trites on the bass. Andrew Moore on the guitar. I mean to hit that button for you, Andrew. That's the button I'm supposed to hit for Andrew Moore. Check out his new album, the Dip Sessions, on the digital platforms. Recorded here at Slanted Glass Productions, mixed by Andrew Moore. Yeah, so we're gonna get some more jams going here. Yeah. What are you saying, Adam? You want to chill out for a little bit? Or you want to hit the kit?
Why, Ross? You want to jump on the drum kit?
Is Adam ready to hit the kit?
I am. If unless you're eager to jump in, Ross, you're the man. You can play whenever you want.
Nice. Yeah, we'll get you on there. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, so we're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Alex LeBlanc, he's got a new band. They don't have a name yet. But they're going to be playing a festival coming up here. Yeah, so where are you tuning in from tonight there? Post in the comments. Love to hear from you. We're broadcasting live here in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Jamstrumental 53. Self-Esteem edition. Figure we'd promote some healthy self-esteem with today's edition. You can unlock the power within. Adam Gould on the kit. shit.
Can I get some more bass in the monitors, please?
More bass.
You could maybe give a little bit of everything more in the monitors. I don't know.
The bass amp is off.
Oh,
So
bass
if
amp
you
is
turn
off.
the bass amp on, that could help.
Cool. Okay.
Adam Gould, everybody, on the drum kit. Heavyweight voice. Check him out on Instagram.
Had a great meeting tonight with the new Moncton pro basketball team. They were the Moncton Miracles. Then they became the Moncton Magic, who were the league champions, by the way. And I just met tonight with the team, the new professional basketball team in Moncton that'll be playing out of the Avenir Center called the Moncton Motion. Okay, and I was fortunate to be the PA announcer for the Miracles for a number of years, and then I was the play-by-play guy for the Magic, and they've asked me to come out as Adam Analog for the Motion, but I might have a chance to work on the broadcast too. So really fucking awesome meeting tonight. So many awesome vibes. For the record, I'm really fucking looking forward to working with you this year, man. Andrew Moore, be on the lookout for this cat. Yeah, really looking forward to working with you, and also Sam Hudson, John McLaren, Matt and I. This is breaking news.
He's got a button for that.
So Matt and I, we've been playing together now. Yes, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, Ken Kniff from Connecticut. So Matt and I have been playing for a couple years now, let's say, and we've been talking about doing this two-piece called Madam, I'm Adam, which is also a palindrome. If you spell it backwards, M-A-D-A-M, I-M-A-D. Anyway, so we did our first jam as a two-piece on Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Saturday. Pretty fucking awesome. Looking forward to bringing some live sampling and sequencing with just drums and bass, but we're going to switch off into a bunch of different instruments. So just some really exciting shit to talk about. And since this is the, Russ, what kind of amazing spiritual theme do we have tonight?
Tonight it's Self-Esteem edition.
Self-esteem. That's really fucking important. And it doesn't come easy. You got to work hard for that shit.
Self-Esteem!
Thanks, Ross, for having us here. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And if you're not tuning in live, make sure you check it out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or whatnot after. Jamstrumental, my favorite night of the week. Woo!
Jamstrumental 53, Self-Esteem Edition. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell us where you're from. Tell us something cool about yourself.
I open mouth kissed a horse once.
Oh.
That's something you didn't know. That's Austin Powers line, P.S. Taking 0 credit for that one. He's like, it's a real, imagine if it's a French horse. Oh, French kiss from, what? Ooh. Shit, yeah.
Yeah, that sound effect just keeps going, I guess.
Yeah, that, as a drummer on a groove, you're supposed to kind of like, be bang on, maybe a little bit off on the front, a little bit off on the back. Just calibrating, clearly. Sorry, guys, for being late here this evening. But yeah, just properly calibrating myself on that one. Got a little bit of it was fucking awesome. Who here likes playing live music? Meh. So what's the name of your band? Why don't we just call it Alex's Mystery Band? AMB, man. Oh my God, that's the Andrew Moore Band. Oh shit, you heard it here first. These guys are gonna be fighting over the AMB acronym. Huh? Oh. Ooh. Who gets .org first is the question.
Yeah, you eating chips? Post what kind of chips you're eating in the comments.
Chips? Fuck yeah. Have you guys ever tried having a conversation while playing your instrument? Not singing. It's pretty difficult, but it's quite the flex when you can pull it off. Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Don Arnold, Noah Arseneault, Elon Musk. Luke Thibault. Justin Gauguin. Red Rock Engine. Yeah, also shout out to Mason, Sam Hudson. Woo, woo. Jamstrumental 53. Self-Esteem Edition. Got Adam Gould on the drums. Got Matthew Trites on the bass. Alex LeBlanc on the guitar. Andrew Moore on the guitar.
Cheers to you fine fellows. Gentlemen. You men are so gentle.
Cheers.
Boys. Cheers in the control
thank
room,
you
Ross.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for ripping it up and for you tuning in. And we're on the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
Can I give a shout out, Mr. Cole?
Go for it.
I want to give a special shout out to the Tire Shack Brewing Company. I'm wearing one of their new shirts tonight. I paid for it because I love that place. This is not a plug. Well, technically it's a plug, but it's an unpaid one. These guys deserve it. This is a little brewery that opened up on Dominion and John Street in Moncton, which is not, it's not it's an older area of the city. It is. Water is wet. So yeah, anyways, it was an area that was kind of run down for a while, and not a whole lot of commerce was happening down there. Long story short, Tire Shack Brewing Company took over an old automotive repair shop called Tire Shack, and they just won the Canadian Brewery of the Year. Yeah, of over 1,000 breweries in the entire country, so they won the Brewery of the Year. Tiny little spot here in Moncton, so check out Tire Shack Brewing Company, and congrats to Al and Jerica. Great people from this area, too, so check them out if you haven't already. And, of course, all the other craft breweries in the area. This podcast brought to you by the Craft Brewery Association of Moncton. Make it a Bud Light. That is the absolute worst thing to say at the end of that. Can we just cut that out? Beep.
Yeah. Jamstrumental 53, Self-Esteem Edition. I'm hoping you're feeling better about yourself right now that you're tuned in and having some jams together and some good times on a Tuesday.
You know, I don't consider myself a philosophizer or anything like that, but I like to philosophize in the morning. However, in other news, what I did want to say is that, this being the Self-Esteem Edition and all, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 41 years old. I just realized about 6-7 months ago that I have not been very kind to myself my whole damn life. And if you know me looking from the outside in, you'd be like, yeah, there's no way that's right. But let me say something. That relationship that you have with yourself, the most important. I was a kid, they're like, oh, you gotta be able to love yourself before you can love someone else. And I'm like, I'm a man, I'm an anchor man. Like, I'm so tough, I don't know what, feelings are and shit. Let me just say this, the relationship with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have in your entire life. And one day you will die. The time will run out on you. Don't waste it catering to everybody else's needs and leaving yourself in last place. When you look after yourself, it means you eat right, you sleep right, you drink enough water, you do stuff like we're doing right now. What we're doing right now is creating dopamine out the wazoo. You can clearly tell that we enjoy what we're doing. It's critical to build strong self-esteem that you figure out, who the fuck are you? And I'm talking about when you were a kid, what did you love? What did you love to do? What was your favorite color? Did you like the woods or did you like the water? Did you like music? How about art? Was there a certain kind of car you liked? A hobby? Did you ever have a dream of wanting to do something someday? Before you knew about bills, credit cards, and having to go buy groceries. Shit. All I know, if I could go back to be a kid again, without a care in the world, before all of this life stuff happened to me, I would do it in a second. I don't regret anything except for one thing, and that's not being nicer to myself all of these years. But guess what? As of 6 or 7 months ago, I realized I do fucking matter. I gotta matter to me. I gotta take care of me. Because if I don't, who will? Friends, self-esteem is a journey that will last a lifetime. And it's not easy. But guess what? You gotta fucking fight for it. You gotta work hard for it. The spirit doesn't come easily. You gotta be a good person. You gotta believe that you wanna be a good person. You gotta wanna help others. That's how you build self-esteem. Get involved in your community. Be kind to yourself. Figure out what your hobbies are and spend some time doing those things. Sending love out there to everybody that's not feeling well about themselves right now. Just remember, your mindset determines your thoughts. You can choose your mindset at the beginning of the day, each day, when each day is a new fucking day. So make it fucking happen. Stand up for yourself. Show up for yourself. And fucking fight for yourself. Much love and respect. Self-Esteem Edition, Jamstrumental. Woo!
Self-esteem is cool. if you know what I mean. We make a great team. Just floating around in this fantasy. And you know you just gotta come on and dance with me. Got some self-esteem. Come on. We gon' fly away. 'Cause we got lots of positivity. Positivity. Got me some self-esteem. You know what I mean. It's nice and clean. I like it 'cause it's very clean. It's not mean. Come on and raise your beverages on the internet to healthy self-esteem. Come on and join the team. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. It's a lot of fun bringing these every week. Fuck yeah, boys. Oh shit, I don't have the buttons out here to do the fucking neutered right now.
I'll back you up, man. Which one you want? Swim, swim, swim.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, so if you didn't know already, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. This is Adam Gould here. We got Matthew Trites. Got Alex LeBlanc, Andrew Moore, and Ross Cole here.
We legally changed his name to Ross motherfucking Cole, so I don't know if his parents know about this yet, but sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Cole.
Shit, you're leaking that.
That's what happened that day. I lost. Ross lost half. This is went down a rabbit hole. This is not even a real story, so I'm just gonna stop talking. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, speaking of local brewing companies, I'm drinking some drama-free IPA. It's a local place there. We're not getting any kickbacks, so if they want to give us free beer, that would be nice. If anybody out there's got a pizza place too, we like pizza. We can definitely support some pizza places. Yeah, so just reach out to your boy here, Ross, if you want to do any sponsorships. See if we work something out. You want to like take a little breather? Recharge? Adam Gould's going to take a break from the kit.
I also would like to say that in weeks to come, I would say in the next 3 to 6 weeks, my plan is to start incorporating some various percussion instrument, electronic and acoustic. I'm going to start bringing some new elements into this Jamstrumental this year. I'm putting together like a one-person freak show with a bunch of MIDI and instruments, and we are also putting together a two-person freak show. Yeah, with lots of features. So Madam I Madam featuring Alex LeBlanc, Madam I Madam featuring Andrew Moore, Madam I Madam featuring Ross Cole. Live music is the fucking shit. Never take for granted that you couldn't hug somebody for a while. You couldn't go drink a beer without a mask. Hug your fucking family. I'm so sorry to the censors. I'm so sorry to you, Ross. F beep, 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 beep. Go hug your beep family. Just appreciate what you have. Never forget. Never forget what we didn't have, and I'm so grateful.
It's nice we can get all sweaty and moist together again.
David Usher style.
we got our first comment here of the night. Shout out to Adam there, wherever you are. Thank you so much. Jamstrumental 53, Self-Esteem Edition. Do you feel your self-esteem going through the roof right now? I said, do you feel your self-esteem going through the roof right now? Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hey man? Can I get a fuck yeah? All right, let's go. Yeah, so Jamstrumental, if this is your first time tuning in, all this shit is made up on the spot. We don't have no scripts. We don't have no sheet music. We don't need that shit. Probably get Adam Gould up after this jam, I think, maybe, or...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Nice to get sweaty again. Now that we're back to normal now. Sweaty, stinky. That's the new normal.
It's coming in hot. No shit, it's fucking hot in here.
Holy, yeah, we're gonna have to cool things down a little bit. Yeah, so shout out to Mason, Noah, Red Rock Engine, LB the Virus, and our Lord Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to JC, Buddha, Einstein, the greats.
JC. My boy Jesus.
Yeah, can't remember our man Zeus. Thor. Got to give a shout out to Thor. Frodo.
Dearly beloved. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to bring gentlemen and ladies alike, if they're interested, together to be joined in musical harmony. All of their interests brought to this lovely place with the slanted glass.
Yes, we welcome people from all types.
I was in the
of
zone
backgrounds.
and I was like melodic, getting sung to like a baby, and then I was going to like polka over here. I love the contrast between those two styles, and somehow they fucking work. Alex, you're crazy, man. I want to do a special shout out to Alex on the keys the last couple weeks, man. Yeah, dude, adding some really cool elements.
Yeah, we got Adam Gould back on the drums. Matthew Trites on the bass. We got Alex LeBlanc on the guitar and Andrew Moore on the guitar. And Alex on the keyboards right now, too, because he does everything. He was playing some drums earlier, too. Fuck yeah, let's keep her going. yeah, boys. Holy shit.
That was aggressive, Mr. Microphone. Fuck, I just got assaulted. Like, literally went to make out with me, this microphone.
Oh, it just like smash your face, eh?
It just came into play. Man, Alex, that was cool as fuck, man. That was 6/4, I believe, right? Yeah, so it's 6 beats in 4 notes. 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5/4.
So it's 6 total.
Yeah, 6/4.
6 total? 6 total.
Yeah, 6/4.
Yeah, speaking of the microphone for the audience out there, they want to know the numbers on these things
We're
here.
gonna get into some algebra, geometry, basic calculus here, shape shifting, psychedelics, among other topics. Aren't you glad? That was cool though. You don't need to count. You're like I'm a wizard. I don't need to count, is what he says. Fucking wizard. Claim your wizard badge now.
No, I should.
But you're cerebral. You can just feel it out. Like you don't. I mean, you can count when you know the count and follow it.
That's no excuse for not counting.
Is this what excellence looks like?
Should count. That time I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Can we, if anybody has a beverage, and even if you don't, can you motion that you put your hand in the air, wave them like you just don't care? I'd like to propose a toast to anybody out there that plays a live instrument. And you don't need to have an alcoholic beverage to cheers, folks. If you play a musical instrument, cheers to you. Continue playing, get better, have some fun with it. And if you've never played an instrument before, I encourage you to try it. Go to Long McQuaid, sign up for a lesson, and cheers to live music, guys.
We just got the soundboard set up today, so I'm really excited about that.
Is that the secondary one by the streaming computer?
What this?
Oh, the trigger for, okay, got you.
Yeah, so. Jamstrumental 53 Self-Esteem Edition. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around, we got some more jams going on. like it's your birthday tonight. Birthday tonight. We're gonna celebrate your birthday. Oh, come on, celebrate. We're gonna celebrate your motherfucking birthday. Gonna celebrate it, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna celebrate your fucking birthday. We're gonna celebrate your birthday. Adam Gould, it's your birthday today. Matthew Trites, it's your fucking birthday. Alex LeBlanc, make some noise in the comments. It's your birthday. Come on, it's your birthday. Andrew Moore, everybody. It's Andrew Moore's fucking birthday.
It's actually my brother's birthday today.
Oh, what a
For real.
coincidence.
Happy birthday, Mark. He's 35 today.
Happy birthday, Mark. It's your fucking birthday. Come on. I want to see you make some fucking noise in the comments. I said make some fucking noise in the motherfucking comments below. I said make some motherfucking comments in the comments below. Yeah. Yeah. Jamstrumental 53, Self-Esteem Edition. I hope you're feeling a lot more esteemed tonight. Post in the comments there what you're excited for. In 2023, now it's a new year. It's a new time. It's a new time to feel better about yourself. Be fucking nicer to yourself. Take more time to fucking relax. Sleep in if you can. Maybe work 5% less and 5% more stuff you want to do. So, yeah. Stick around for some more jams. Yeah, Jamstrumental 53, everybody! Self-Esteem edition.
There is nobody having fun in this household in this moment. This is no fun. Jokes, backwards day, folks. This is, I mean, we talk about it a lot amongst ourselves, but for anybody watching, this is an unreal experience for a guy like me. This is like my happy place. Get to come here and create. Unlimited creativity. There are no strings. Just jam. We don't make this shit up. Rather, we do make this shit up. Nothing is planned. It's just on the fly. There's such a great amount of a high. I don't know if it's dopamine or serotonin or just fucking mojo. Mojo, the libido, the right stuff. What the French call a certain, I don't know what.
Yeah, mind if I hop on the kit there for...
Hell yeah, Ross.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Also, we would like to thank the newest subscriber to Slanted Glass Productions, Andrew Moore.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a little late to the game. But yeah, thank you. Finally subscribed.
Check out Andrew Moore on YouTube as well. He's on YouTube. I know that because he's got a new album, The Dip Sessions.
The Dip Session, yeah. We did a session here. It was incredible. Engineered by Ross Cole. We had a great time. Just the three of us doing a little blues funk trio there. Yeah.
Sick record.
Thank you. Yeah, you can check it out on YouTube. We filmed the whole thing, as you're seeing right now, through all these GoPros. So, yeah, go check it out, The Dip Session.
For free. It's on the platforms. Yeah, Adam Gould's also got a YouTube channel. Alex, do you have a YouTube channel? Alex doesn't have a YouTube channel. But he's on Instagram. Do we want to play something? We got 3 minutes till the cutoff. Oh, is that? Oh, we can cut it there too. Or we could. Dirty Banana. Yeah, the wonderful people at Cannabis New Brunswick, they gave me a box that said Dirty Banana on
Don't take it personal.
it. Oh, yeah, we'll stop it here. But yeah, it was a great jam. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got these happening almost every Tuesday on the Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, coming to you live from Slanted Glass Productions. This is not pre-recorded. So yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah, usually we do like a podcast segment, but maybe we could do a podcast segment. I don't know, but yeah. Matthew's here for another beer. So, all right, he's got good self-esteem. He's ready to talk to the cameras. So we got lots of microphones here. We got a mic for Adam Gould here.
So, Matt,
Thank you, Ross.
do we have a topic that we want to discuss, or it's kind of a open forum here?
I got nothing.
Talk to me about what your thoughts were on the jam we had on Saturday.
We had a pretty sick jam.
Super sick.
Super sick. We made some noise. We figured out a few other things. Looking forward to the next one. And to playing with some of your toys.
Yeah. Take that as you may.
Correct.
But this, so I've been playing music since I was a kid, you know, sang in the choir, this and that, yada, yada. It's my first love, blah, 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 bloop, bleep, bloop. But when I started getting into electronic music, I bought a piece of equipment off the floor at Long and McQuaid, the old 108 High Street. It's a Yamaha RS 7000. It's a full standalone music production studio, 16-channel sampler and sequencer with like 6,000 preloaded sounds, a bunch of preloaded kits. You can, you know, sample in and kind of basically get 16 channels that you can activate on mute or, you know, track select. And, you know, anyways, we reintroduced the RS 7000 during this jam, and there's a bunch of sounds in that thing. We're gonna use some loops and.
I'm not a big fan of hip hop music on my personal level, but man, it was some fun to play with. Not that it's all hip hop.
It's not.
But just playing some of those tracks, it was so much fun.
So there's like 30 or 40 preloaded kits inside this machine, and inside each kit there's like 7 or 8 banks of full songs. So you press play, it plays a song, but broken down are the parts on these channels, so you can kind of just mute in and out and adjust your BPM, full effects panel, and of course you can sample in.
It's like the ancestor of the NPCs.
Sort of. It does have a couple little trigger fingers on the right-hand side that you can punch in notes, like MIDI notes.
Like a keyboard,
it can act as a keyboard as well. The 16 channels that act as the mute and channel select can also be flipped on.
It really
to
was a lot of fun.
Piano keys, because
Making
there's the
dance
1
music.
through 16, and then the black keys are like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. F, G, F, G, whatever. Fuck. Why is it that when you don't sing the alphabet,
I don't know the
you
H
can't
note.
say it? I mean, I can sing it perfectly fine. Don't challenge me.
Is there an H
But
note?
yeah, so it's really
Meleno.
cool. We gotta. I'm looking forward to integrating some new machines and
Bringing them in
jamming. Yeah.
for the jam.
Yeah. Well, that's why I want to have them set up at the house, like play around with them, get rid of the rust, and then. But I'm planning a big like, you know, not Neil Peart. That's crazy, but like 60% Neil Peart, but with a bunch of electronic shit. And if I had a bigger room, I would set it all up right now, like at my house.
You've
but
got
yeah.
lots of bigger rooms.
And secret ones too. That's where we hide all of the
Horses?
Yeah, open mouth kiss. Oh, that all makes sense all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Fans like the horses.
Classic.
Ross, you just finished a Something Delicious record, or you're working on that record right now?
Yeah, Something Delicious record. It's pretty much mastered. There's a few little revisions that got to be done, but it's almost ready to be whatever Jonah's got to do with it there. They've got a bunch of artwork and stuff. I got a glimpse of the artwork, and it looks really good. Shout out to Jonah Hache.
Yeah, big shout out to Jonah, man. That guy's been a force in the music industry of this area for a long time. Living in Montreal right now, I think, right?
Yeah, they just moved there. Him and JoJo. JoJo also does like a lot of like custom like earrings and stuff. Yeah, check him out.
So Ross, that's Andrew Moore, The Leftovers, and now Something Delicious.
Something Delicious,
That's
yeah.
like 3 big projects banged out by you in like the last 6 weeks.
Oh, we also got the dip session there too.
But that's what I mean. Andrew Moore was
Yeah.
the first one that I mentioned. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
That's
my
all right, man.
short-term memory.
Wow, how dare you not remember something when you're doing 7,000 things all at the same time, all the time? Wow, I'm so disappointed.
Shame.
I do my best here.
Yeah.
It's not good for
Fucking-
your self-esteem, I guess.
The god, the fucking T2000, Ross Cole. No, but how does it feel to have put out 3 big projects like just under 2 months? And I mean, you got a bunch of other stuff going on, but like there's 3 records.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually. It's a lot of records all at once, and there's some more records coming out there too. So stay tuned.
Nice, man. What's coming up next? You got another recording coming up that you can talk about, or
I got the Swift Kicks album there. It's pretty much almost done. It's just a few little tweaks. So it's got we've got Marco Logic on there.
Ooh.
We've got Tom there from Motor League. We've got Alex LeBlanc there. France.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember
tell
recording
us
that
about
years
that,
ago.
Alex.
One day I played bass in my basement. It was a long time ago. Oh, jeez. Like 3 years ago? Something like that? 3 years. Can't wait to hear a new Swift Kick album.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's been longer than that. It's been longer than that probably for the Swift Kicks album. Just kind of got shelved there for a little bit, but yeah, we got to put it out. We also got Goldfish on there. We got like a whole bunch of different drummers.
When can we expect it?
Hopefully, like probably April. I think April, if not sooner. But yeah, I hate giving out times because I kind of fucked that up. But putting out lots of albums lately here. Got a bunch of albums that are pretty much all done. So just gotta do the
Mix them and master them.
last 3% or last 5% of what you gotta do and put them out.
I mean, I think Ross needs to be in the fucking mix for a Music New Brunswick Award this year. Like, I'll help you with the application if you want. Like,
For touching everything.
man, this guy needs some recognition. I mean, I know you're getting recognition all the time,
Appreciate
and
it.
I mean, I just feel like as a person who worked in the music industry in this area for over a decade, almost 15 years, it's almost a thankless job sometimes. You really have to be super passionate about it, and thankfully you are, and we all are. You know, we don't do this for the riches. We do it because we love it, and it's one of those things where it's a difficult market to break through in. But I'm really, like, you know, for what it's worth, I'm really proud of you, man, for the work that you've been doing in this community. The music industry needs you and appreciates you, and I personally have to thank you for taking 2022 and making it a year that was really bright thanks to these Tuesday night jams. So it's important that you know that outside of the recordings that you're putting together, outside of the Jamstrumentals that you're doing here on Tuesday nights, you know, the stuff that you're mixing out live, you're making a big impact in this community, and I don't think you probably get enough recognition for that. So I'd like to have a cheers to Ross. Motherfucking Cole in the building.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely.
it. I
That
mean,
was
I-
the most lo-fi cheers I've ever had. Cheers.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't really do anything for awards or anything. Like,
Yeah, but it's not. Hang on. Sorry,
Could've been
But I
more.
I don't
mean-
mean to interrupt you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not. No, you don't have to do it for the awards. I believe that it's an honor to be recognized by your home province's industry of music as nominated for one of the great categories. Like, you're a music industry professional, one of the best around. I'm not saying you need. Hey, look, and if you're like, Adam, go fuck yourself. I don't want these awards. All right, I'll be like, hey, yo, I respect your wishes. if that's a specific
I'll
thing.
take. the
But this is what I'm
awards.
saying, man. You deserve.
I mean, look,
I didn't say that.
applications should be filled out for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
That's
just.
all you can do.
Yeah, I'm just not like
That's all you
doing
can do,
things for like the award of it all. I mean, it's nice and everything, but like I just.
What about the recognition
I
and
just
the ability,
enjoy it,
the
I
ability
guess,
to
like,
put
it's
yourself
just-
out there and
Yeah,
be,
it's
you
what
know,
you
in
wanna
the
be
same
there
group as the
for.
rest of your peers who are amazing?
Oh, it's nice and like it's like nice frosting on everything, and like I really appreciate all that sort of stuff. And but I don't know, just doing this, just being with you guys, having you guys out here doing this every Tuesday, and just having the creative stuff, creative magic just happening, and
It's the bomb, man.
like that's the reward there for me. Just
Goddamn.
the moment to moment. But
The moment
like
to moment.
we do appreciate Music New Brunswick, East Coast Music Awards. Like they do a lot to definitely help get like some good artists out there.
I just don't think you're enough
Right.
on people's radar for the amount of the quality of the work that you do and the amount of content that you put out. You're a fucking beast, man. Crazy. It's all love, man. I just want you to know. I don't know if this is coming across properly, but it's all love. It's
Oh,
like
yeah, I appreciate
literally
it.
like boatloads and boatloads of the universe and galaxies full of love and respect for what you're doing. It's just like it's an injustice that you're not like, you know, the king of Egypt or something. I mean, that little rant at the end there, a little side tangent.
Yeah.
The ADHD meds have
Yeah.
definitely run off at this time of day.
Pew, pew, pew.
Fwah, fwah, fwah.
Pew, pew, pew.
So yeah, thank you, Ross.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank-
true.
I appreciate you so much there, and Adam's also got a podcast there coming up.
He doesn't want it, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a podcast, probably 2 podcasts coming out here for in the next. One's being launched in 2 weeks. The other one's
Two different podcasts?
Yeah. I was just gonna say I just left, but that's not 100% accurate.
You
I was
just
just laid off. I was just laid off from my corporate job. I've been a corporate executive in industrial sales for 10 years, and I was a music industry professional before that. Went out west fwah, 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 for the music
I had
industry
to.
professional. Music didn't pay. Music. Look, I lived my dream for 15 years. Like I said, if I can make money and make a living in the music industry, doing music, that's the dream come true. And I was able to do that from '99 to 2013. That was a dream come true. But all the reality is, my financial house was not in a good situation at that time. Went out west, got my financial house in order, went back into in sales and industrial sales specifically, and came back here. It's my fucking point.
Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just good to. So I just got laid off, and I'm gonna be doing some really cool shit. What were we talking about, Ross? Music New Brunswick. Yeah, just all kinds of musical projects. Got a cool studio at the spot. I'm planning on doing like a little bit of a I'm not sure if it's a label or an agency or a little boutique fucking. What would we call that, Andrew? If I'm gonna be working with guys like yourself and Sam and John McLaren and. Just
Kind of
working
like a
at-
manager almost, eh?
But
Like,
I don't want to
like,
manage specifically, but it is some sort of a maybe promoter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Gould presents.
Right, Oh, but
Adam's classic.
solid Gould music is definitely going to be a thing. Oh, we were talking about the podcast
Solid
earlier.
Gould music.
Fucking squirreling all over this place. But yeah, solid Gould music is going to be the podcast, the studio, and if there's a label or whatever we want to call it. But yeah, the first podcast is Punch Through. Okay, so thank you. I got overwhelmed. That's what happens, right? You start talking about a story, and I got laid off, which is like all good, and it's actually not all good, but it's a lot of good. I'm coming out and going to speak my truth. I'm going to start going to schools and talking to young people about bullying, and this podcast is a way to get the word out about that. And I'm looking forward to that journey. And that podcast spurred me wanting to do another musical podcast, which is, it'll be, Solid Gould. Likely the Solid Gould podcast, but my first guest is going to be Ross Cole. What I'd like to do is, Andrew, bro, we just had a couple cool events. We had a listening party at my place. We've had a few jams there. You had your album release, online. I would fucking love to sit down and have a chat with you, long form, about that. I'd like to, sit down and have a long-form chat with Ross about how it went with the Leftovers record. I'd
Right.
love to be able to have a platform to just, okay, let's fucking turn this thing on, let's have a chat and put it out there.
These are the things you are interested into
Correct.
talking about. Yeah.
Correct. So
Yeah. It comes easy to you to think about things to talk about within those parameters.
And because of the interesting life that I've led, I have a lot of really awesome stories, and I know a lot of really fascinating people in all walks of life. So I just feel that the Punch Through podcast is going to be really focused on resilience and overcoming adversity to really be able to punch through and live your best life and kind of be happy. And for me, it was my story or whatnot. So it's about helping people and talking about the stories to punch through ultimately. But that just like scratched a little surface. I was like, oh man, I'm really excited to do that, and I am excited to give back and to help people. But man, I got so much more to say that doesn't really fit inside that box. So I'm gonna just do like another one, which Roz is gonna help me set up multi-cameras. We talked about that this week, and it's gonna be solid Gould. So if it's solid Gould music or whatnot.
So it'll be video podcasts as well.
Yeah, hopefully multi-camera.
Get everything in there.
And just shoot
Are
the
you
shit.
gonna have a neon sign behind you?
If I was Joe Rogan, I would.
Adam Gould.
But yeah, no,
Just have a flag.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked, man. I'm changing my career path. I'm going to be a public speaker, and my first demographic is going to talk to young people in schools about bullying. So I'm going to be putting up I'm recording a video on Saturday. I'm doing a 20-minute speech for the cameras on Saturday, coming up in 4 days. And then that's going to be recorded, and I'll be able to use that for content to pitch to the school. So
Do you have a logo?
I do. I've got
Nice.
logo.
That's what you need.
Yeah, I got logos done. I've got my intro audio recorded for the podcast,
Yep.
including the backing music and stuff. It's pretty fucking.
Did you
dope.
record it yourself?
I didn't. I recorded it with my old friend Jeremy Douaron. He's a mystic creature. He plays so many different instruments.
Interesting.
Used to play with the Wasabi Collective. He was my only friend in grade 6. So during this time when I was getting like viciously, beat up and bullied on a regular basis, he was my only friend that would help defend me. And that the way this whole thing happened. So he and I we wrote the script. We recorded it. I could talk a little bit about it. There's only 70 million people watching. Not 72. So So he was my only friend in grade 6, and he would help defend me against the bullies. And that was the first time I really had any of that kind of help. And I went over to his place about a year and a half ago for some graphic design work for my corporate job at the time. And I'm telling this story in my own whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, in grade 5. He's like, no, that's incorrect. I only came in grade 6. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then he starts talking about stories from his perspective instead of me telling my story. And then he's like, yeah, well, there's this time. Do you remember when we weren't friends? I'm like, no. He said, well, there's a fight over a girl. Grade 6. And I wasn't your friend.
Typical grade 6 behavior.
Right? But I was literally getting beat up, like physically assaulted 3 to 4 times a week, every week for years. Literally, be ganged up by all my classmates. So he's like, yeah, but there's this one time. I was like, oh, man, thank you so much for defending me. You're my only friend, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, man, but don't you remember? There was a time when we weren't friends. He's like, I feel guilty about it to this day. And he gave me permission to tell this story. We're going to talk about it in detail in the first episode of the podcast. But basically, he says, man, I feel guilty about it to this day. During that time, I remember vividly, it was at recess or whatever, lunch, and we're outside, and you were on the ground and getting kicked by like 6 kids. And I wasn't kicking you, but I wasn't stopping anything from... I was making sure you were okay, and I didn't kick you, but I also didn't do anything about it, and I really apologize for that. So I was like, okay, well, it's cool, man. Like, I forgive you. I fucking love you, man. It's all good. You're my bro. But then, like, as I drove home, like, it really, like, fucking hit me, man. Like, all of this shit hit me. It was buried super deep, like, really deep. It was, like, shame and embarrassment. Like, look at me now. Like, if you would never believe that story if I told you, like, the short version of it because of how I am today, perceived. Like, built like a fridge, 6'3", 250, confident, gregarious, blah, blah, blah. Like, but that defined me. The reason I am the way I am today is on the back of that hurt, of that trauma. So little did I realize my whole life I had buried that super deep, but I always had the mindset of wanting to punch through. And he talks about my attitude of, like, I don't remember these things. You can't be objective about yourself. But he talks about, yeah, I remember coming in and you had just gotten your face smashed in at recess, and it's lunchtime, and you're like, hey, man, do you want to go sit over at the last table in the corner? Like, I was still in, like, a good mood or whatever, so I had this, like, unbeatable spirit. I didn't even know at the time, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm really excited about coming out with my truth. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be embarrassed of. It is what it is. I'm at a point in my life now where I feel like I could be a good role model for kids and, look at the things that I've done in the past, and I've been, like, successful enough, so to speak. And I'm excited to use my gift as a speaker to help people as well as entertain people, because the ironic part is I'm going into public speaking after being a professional speaker for 18 years.
Well, it's good to have friends. That's what you want,
Thanks, man. Yeah, no, it's powerful
Yeah.
shit. It's really powerful. So I'm excited to come out and help people with that. And I want to make sure that this doesn't end on a sad note in regards to this story, because I'm going into the schools. I'm going to target not only the people that are victims of bullying, but I'm going to go after the bullies. And it's going to be, hey, we're tired to talk about bullying. Yeah, right on. Who here has been bullied? Put your hands up. Okay, we're going to get to you guys in a sec. All right, now, show of hands. Where are the bullies in the room? Nobody? Nobody? Come on, there's got to be a couple of you guys. Nobody? Okay, I'm going to put my hand down. And then I'm going to say, hey, you guys, you have a chance today to stop being a jerk. You have a chance today to stop bullying that person that you've been giving a hard time lately. It ain't right. I'm telling you right now. You can stop this if you want to. If you want to continue being an asshole, go ahead. Otherwise, listen up. Transform your life today. Be a good person. You're probably a good person, but maybe you got grounded. Maybe you got beat up. Maybe your parents drink too much. Maybe your dad isn't around. Who knows? It's none of my business. But what I'm going to tell you is that you probably have a reason for doing what you're doing, but it still ain't right. And today's the day. If there's anybody that's brave enough to put their hand up and admit that they're a bully, and they want to stop being a bully, put your hand up right now. Come on stage. Imagine. I would say that 1 out of every 5 schools, maybe 10 schools, somebody will. And 1 out of whatever, whenever somebody gets up and does that, I promise you something fucking right now. First of all, I didn't really realize the thing about bringing somebody on stage until just now. That's manifesting. That's the beautiful part of development. But if I bring a kid on stage who's an actual school bully, he's like, I'm inspired, I want to be transformed. That's some life-changing fucking shit right there. And for the people that have been getting bullied by this guy, they're going to see this guy on stage who actually feels bad for what he's done and wants to actually change and be better. That's some real shit, man. Some real shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've dealt with that shit myself.
No doubt.
I mean, I've been a bully. I've been bullied. I'm sure everybody's been kind of some degree on that spectrum.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A lot of people carry that stuff for decades.
It's interesting that we're talking about this on Self-Esteem edition, because that affected my self-esteem, obviously. But if it wasn't for music and if it wasn't for boxing, I'm not sure. Well, boxing saved my life. I was, this is something that I'll talk a little bit about in the program or the book or whatnot. But there was definitely some suicidal tendencies on my behalf in grade 5 and 6, and we ended up moving across town as a result of it. It got really, really bad. Again, a lot of these things I forgot about, right? I forgot until I started talking about this last year that's why my mom moved us across town. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you not remember that? But trauma. You go through some shit. It hurts. So you just bury it. And guess what? Most people, I shouldn't say most people, a lot of people, the shit that gets buried stays buried forever.
Yeah.
Imagine this. You eat a cinder block, concrete block. It's going to stay there forever. You can't digest that shit. Trapped emotional issues create a lot of chaos. And a lot of men especially. I mean, I didn't know how to fucking process an emotion until I was 25.
Yeah, they don't teach that shit in schools. Like, they don't, like, if there's any teachers out there, I mean, I'm sure you're doing what you can, but yeah, I didn't learn anything about emotional intelligence in school at all, and it's so vital.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's important, man, and I think that as we move forward, people like myself that have a positive story to tell despite all the darkness, to rise above and to become something great through that difficult time, I believe is very important to share that. It's almost like greedy or ignorant to keep that in, to not share that story with others, because it can be seen as a point of inspiration for someone. I never did, like you were saying, I'm not doing it for the awards. I was never doing any of this with the intent to like inspire or to help people. I mean, I love helping people and I'm a good person, but I really believe at this point in my life, it's time for me to really take a stance on bullies. Yes, I'm going to help people that have been bullied. I'm going to give them practical tools to help with self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going after the bullies. I'm coming for you. You know why? Because I remember looking in your eyes and seeing that fucking look, and that ain't right. You want to come up here and fight with me, little kid? Come here, you little 12-year-old punk. Anyways, fuck that. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. Anyways, Ross Cole is our first guest on the Solid Gold podcast. I would say 90 days or so should be up and running, maybe less.
Oh, sweet.
I might do some bootstrap stuff on the side without video just to kind of get some, if shit's not ready, just still record some interviews.
Yeah, just keep putting shit out.
Yeah. I got to create a TikTok account for Adam Analog and for Punch Through, which I'm really excited about.
Nice.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
good.
I'm actually not excited at all, so apologize for really not framing that one properly. I didn't sell that. I didn't try to be convincing. I was just like, yeah. Well, no, and my friend made me realize, and two of my business advisors made me realize that it's not about dancing. You can dance if you're a dancer. If you want to dance, fucking dance her up. But there's a bunch of people that are just like motivational speakers, and they just do these clips, and they, it's just putting out content. Oh, you just got a new DJ, you got a new record. Oh, this is the new record. So, anyways, it's interesting. I never thought I would go on TikTok, but I do follow the advice of my coaches, so I'm going to be creating a TikTok account for Adam Analog and Punch Through in the next few weeks. Watch out.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, TikTok. I don't know if I trust that shit on my phone, but
China, man.
yeah, it's,
Well, Ross, man, I
You
want to tell you I appreciate you very much again, man, and I hope you keep doing this for as long as you can, want to, and enjoy them. And looking forward to seeing what else we can do here, 2023, Jamstrumental.
thank you. Appreciate it, Adam Analog there. Yeah, check out his podcast there coming out. It has a name, right?
Yeah, it's called Punch Through.
All right, Punch Through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's something that a lot of people can relate with their bullying and stuff there. It's
And I mean, you guys know me a bit by now. Like the tone is different, right? Than the usual Adam that's, fired up, adrenaline, excitement, exuberant, fucking ha ha ha. Woo! This brings out a different part of me that I didn't even realize, because when I recorded the intro for the podcast, it's like 45 seconds with some music. A couple people said, like, man, like that, like usually you're operating at 12, but you're at like 4 as far as like tone and like the sincerity and the emotion in the voice. Like, and as I was just sitting here, I was talking, I was like, that's a different part of me telling a different story that brings out a different like layer of myself as a speaker. So it's fucking exciting, man. I'm going out independent again. Gonna get some new skills. I'm gonna go back into some speaking and do some DJing and announce some fights and put some fucking events on in the city.
fuck yeah, bud. We
Yeah,
gotta hit the horn for that.
Giddy up,
Adam Gould, Adam Analog there. Check him out on the internet. We've got we got more Jamstrumentals coming there on the weekly, but I think that's this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find us on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already. We also want to give a shout out to Andrew Moore, our latest subscriber. So. We'll see you next Tuesday.
We're not worthy.